Another important element of our teaching that we teach on the very first day and mention it for years to come is loving the truth for its own sake. Now that teaching takes a while to really trust. It sounds great, love the truth for its own sake, but what happens if the truth of my experience is that I'm feeling hateful or incredibly sad or abandoned or empty or meaningless, or that I finally discovered who I am and it's bad news? How can I trust loving the truth when that is the truth of my experience in the moment? So one way to think about that is that transformation or awakening can only happen in the now. It doesn't happen yesterday, it won't happen tomorrow, it only happens in the now. So the only way that awakening will happen for you is if you allow yourself to be in the now. The truth of your experience happens only in the now. And that truth unfolds only if you're not at war with it. If you're rejecting it, trying to have a different experience, judging yourself, how can you be in the now? Being in the now means moving to be directly, personally in touch with your experience. At least letting your judgments and your rejection go temporarily. If you can't do it for a long time, do it just as an experiment. One thing I can promise you, that your experience will not open up if you're rejecting it. If you're telling yourself you shouldn't be experiencing it, it will not open. And it will remain a part of your experience for as long as it takes for you to simply be present with it. You may not love it, you may not think it's great, it may be painful, but to see, oh, can I simply be with this, with openness and some sort of acceptance that in this kernel of experience, there is truth. It's my personal truth in this moment. The wonderful thing is, in that truth, which is a relative truth, it's connected to a much deeper truth, to essential truth, to absolute truth, and that truth will keep drawing you deeper. You don't have to make it happen. It's a natural movement.